show you our scan log that we've created here. This is all digital way for us to track all of our iTero scans every day. So at the end of each day, we have multiple scanners, multiple offices, but this should be the same regardless. So on any scanner, you can check your scan log at the end of the day. So looking for March 15th, here you can see, okay, we did 9 scans that day. So what we have is an Excel sheet in Google, a Google sheet. And so at the end of every day, we'll go in, put in all the patient names, lab, we'll say where they're going. So that allows us to go in at the end of every day, make sure our scans are in. And then we've got little drop downs for confirmed, in progress, or maybe we're waiting, maybe the patient's going to stay in recall. And so from that same scan log, we've also added these.
And so this is the flow clinical staff. It's important to note that they make sure each day that they check the scan log. Clinical staff.
This way too, it'll say who does the scan, so the person who scans is responsible, and then at the end of every week we make sure everything's done. So we'll do it daily and then one more at the end of the week. And then 2 on here we have all our new patients, so we can track where our new patients are going, whether they're going back into recall or starting. We have some more tabs out here too, Melissa will show you. And then also for our attachment templates, we have one of the girls up front tracks all our ClinChecks, watches them come back, make sure if we need to order anything extra there, whether it's retainers or templates.
So we're doing the double attachment template technique where you cut out the wells so you know where to etch and prime.
And then same thing here, we got drop downs just so you can kind of look at a glance, know where you stand. And then I'll go back to this new patient. I'll let Melissa show you what we do on this one too.
So we created a workflow and we do 30 days in Activate. So we start out at their first appointment, we send them an occlusogram, we send them a simulation of their scan.
And this is front desk administrator and new patient coordinator that sends this out.
Yep, and then the guardian takes a video, maybe let's say mom was here, dad wasn't. We want to take a video for dad to show him the wow factor. So we send the video recording and we also send our payment options. And then we follow that up with a phone consult a few days later. So then we would send the occlusogram again later on.
Via what, text?
Via text, and then we send the ClinCheck on day 15 when it comes back via the email. We want to follow up with them as a phone consult on the next day. And then on day 25, if we haven't heard from the patient, Dr. Reynolds takes a screen capture and we videotape him just talking about what's important of the treatment, maybe a simulation, the ClinCheck, bringing that up. And then if we have not heard from them on day 30, we inactivate them. And that's our workflow that we do for ready to start patients.
And so that they'll date stamp it when each thing is done. So that's front desk administrator, new patient coordinator that are in and out of that. And then the cone beam log real quick.
Oh yeah,
Airway studies.
We have a cone beam log. So basically as we go through and take the cone beams, we're able to put the names in, and then that's a good way for us to track who's going to get sent out to do the airway studies if we send it off to our team. We can track it.
All right, then go to the forms. And then the last thing real quick for the digital information is, well, I got this from Scott Fry and OrthoCosmo to on a Google form, we have all the submission questions. It's populated in this spreadsheet, so we have a running list, time stamped of the questions, so that then the staff member follows me around with a phone, and we go through the form. That way, they have all the submission questions answered, and they can do the complete submission in Invisalign. All right, cool. Just wanted to show you that quick little tutorial, and I hope it helps. Thanks. Bye.
Hello, so we wanted to kind of show you our scan log that we've created here. This is all digital way for us to track all of our iTero scans every day. So at the end of each day, we have multiple scanners, multiple offices, but this should be the same regardless. So on any scanner, you can check your scan log at the end of the day. So looking for March 15th, here you can see, okay, we did 9 scans that day. So what we have is an Excel sheet in Google, a Google sheet. And so at the end of every day, we'll go in, put in all the patient names, lab, we'll say where they're going. So that allows us to go in at the end of every day, make sure our scans are in. And then we've got little drop downs for confirmed, in progress, or maybe we're waiting, maybe the patient's going to stay in recall. And so from that same scan log, we've also added these.
And so this is the flow